Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Crafting with Pat and More. On Mondays, I generally co-host 2 open collaborations in 2 separate videos. Today, I'm going to try to kick it up a notch. I am going to try to co-host 2 open collaborations in 1 video. The first open collaboration is called #Coloring Party with Friends, and is hosted by my very good friend Jamie, and his channel is called Disney and Coloring with Jamie. The second open collaboration is called #Mandala Mondays 25. It's hosted by my good friend Dawn, and her channel is called Beans Color with Me. Friends, if you don't know either one of those channels, let's go take a look at the host channels right now. This is Jamie's channel. It's called Disney and Coloring with Jamie. On his channel, friends, you'll see he does a lot of wonderful coloring. He hosts some open collaborations, and you can see he joins in on a lot as well. He also sometimes shares his fur babies with us and events around his hometown. Now let's look at Dawn's channel. It's called Beans Color with Me. On her channel, friends, you'll see she does a lot of beautiful coloring. She does some crafting. She also hosts some open collaborations, and she joins in on open collaborations as well. She's got a very fun channel. I hope you enjoyed getting a look at both of those channels. As you can see, they mainly do coloring, a little bit of crafting, some other things around. They're good at joining in, and they're very good members of the community. If you don't know them, friends, you need to go over, take a look, and make a new friend. Friends, in the description box, I will be sharing both of their second channels. Dawn and Jamie both have a second channel, and I'll be putting those in the description box, along with a list of each of their open collaborations. This is going to be a busy description box, friends, because I'm also going to put a list of our friends that participated last week. And if you don't see your name on that list, you need to tell me in the comments so I can add you to the list that I post, as well as put in the description box. So friends, let's get started with our first open collaboration. To participate in #Coloring Party with Friends 2025, all you have to do is find a YouTube appropriate page, color it, upload it on Monday. In the title bar of that video, you need to put #Coloring Party with Friends 2025. Then you need to tag the host channel, that is at Disney and Coloring with Jamie. And then you'll tag my channel, and that is Crafting with Pat and More. That's all you have to do to join. Friends, we have been coloring out of a book, or at least I have, and some of our other friends have. But I'm going to tell you right up front, you don't have to have this book to join in. Let's take a look at the book that I'm talking about. Here's the book that some of us are coloring out of, friends. It's called Bold and Easy Large Print Coloring Book. Here's some sample pages that are on the back. This has been a very fun book to color. I've really enjoyed it. Oh, that looks familiar. That looks really familiar. We'll see in just a minute. If you want to join us by coloring in this book, it's very easy to find this book because Jamie has a link for it in the description box of all of his Coloring Party with Friends 2025 videos. But like I said before, if you don't want to color out of this book, you just color any YouTube appropriate page and join in. You're more than welcome. Consider that your invitation to the party. Here's our picture for this week. I use my metallic silver pencil here. It doesn't really show that well, but just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that I tried to make this kind of glow, and the glow kind of comes out a little bit around, kind of fading the green wall. I also did wood grain. I didn't do shadows for the ink and the books. I should have, but I did not. And I did not try to put the glow of the light onto the onto the book. When I get a little more experience, those are those are things I need to learn how to add. Well, that's our picture for this open collaboration. Let's start our second open collaboration now. Friends, to participate in hashtag Mandala Mondays, all you have to do is find a mandala, any mandala you want. You can color it using any colors that you want. Upload on Mondays. In the title bar of that video, you put hashtag Mandala Mondays 25, and then you tag the host channel. That is at mbeans color with me, and then you tag my channel. That is Crafting with Pat and More. That's all you have to do. However, Dawn gives us a prompt every month, and this month our color is yellow. That's the prompt. It's the color yellow. I think of it as a little bit of a challenge. So our job is, if you decide to take the challenge, to try to figure out a way to put a little bit of yellow in our mandalas every week this month, because the prompt changes every month. So this month it's yellow. And yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. So friends, let's turn this camera around and let's take a look at my mandala. Here's the book I'm coloring out of today. It's called Coloring Mandalas by Coloring Ink. This is volume 1. And here is our page for the day. I've got some Temet gel pens in here, as well as my general coloring pencils. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? So if you can see it without the glitter, yeah. You can see the colors a little better without the glitter, but don't we like the glitter? Here's another look at it with the glitter. Well, that's my mandala for the day, friends. Well, friends, that is both open collaborations done. Assignment done for the day, right? We'll check that off. Let me know if this was very confusing for you in the comments, because if it's confusing, I'll go back to doing 2 videos. But I'm trying to save you a little bit of time. Well, not a little bit of time, because I tried to use the same amount of time that I would if I'd done them apart. But, you know, you'll only have 1 watch instead of trying to find 2 or 3 videos in a day. So friends, thank you very much for stopping by my channel today. I want to thank Dawn and I want to thank Jamie both for hosting these very fun open collaborations. I really think they're very fun. I want to remind you to be for sure you check out that description box, because I have the people that joined last week in there, because I want to be for sure that when I do the thank you post, you know, I get everybody. So if you don't see your name there, let me know so I can get you into the weekly thank you post. Friends, if you haven't joined, this is your invitation to join us. It's very fun. Both of these open collaborations, they are free to join. You can color out of any books that you want in either one of these open collaborations. And if you happen to be a day or 2 late, that's okay too. Well, friends, I want to thank you again for stopping by. Thank my friends for hosting. Thank you for stopping by the description box and the playlist. And yeah, I think that's all I have for today. So it's time for me to say bye. So bye-bye, friends. Bye. Have a good day.